Welcome to Bake It Fat and Weird. We now have our permanent special guest, Aubrey.
Yay!
She decided that I was having too much fun without her, and we're even going back and doing some of the recipes I first started doing because she thinks we can do it better together.
Hand hug. So weird.
Yeah. Well, you like weird stuff.
Today, we're making a pineapple upside down cake cookie, which you tried, and it was really good.
Yeah, it was good, but it could be better. And also, there'll be a long form of this cooking show that's now Aubrey and I's podcast. We don't have a name for our podcast yet, but there'll be a lot more behind the scenes of the podcast of our show that you can watch.
Yeah.
It needs to be something like Mix It.
Mix it up. I don't know. I'll think of something clever.
Yeah, because we already have an In the Oven podcast. So.
Right.
Yeah.
It's got to be, I guess comment below if you have any ideas.
Only pans.
That's
Only
actually
pans.
really funny. How are you so funny?
It's not. Adam came up with that.
Oh.
So
Okay.
I wish I could take credit. It was me.
Only pans.
Okay.
Aubrey and Brad.
So I think I need a bigger bowl because that's a lot of flour. So first, you gotta start the way you always start. Cream together your butter and your sugars.
All right, we have 113 grams of butter.
And 113 grams of shortening. Yeah. So we do half butter, half shortening. It helps your cookies kind of stay up in that tall formation. If you want to just use butter, you can just essentially double the.
All right, we have 126 grams of brown sugar, and we have 216 grams of regular white sugar.
So obviously this is better with a mixer to cream them together, but a mixer is very hard for you guys to see us. And so through some feedback, we just decided that we would just hand mix this stuff together and that it would be better that way. Plus it gives me another workout.
We're going the old-fashioned route, right?
Yeah.
Just
Very Amish.
Little House on the Prairie.
This is how your mom used to make cookies.
I mean, probably not. She has I think it's called a Bosco mixer, and it is from 1980, and she's had it that long. Like, it still works.
I feel like I remember mixing with my great grandmother and my grandmother, and they had like KitchenAid mixers that were like old.
I remember using a hand mixer too. I feel like that was pretty common if you don't have enough money to buy like a KitchenAid.
Yeah,
my mom just got a KitchenAid. We got her a KitchenAid.
Yeah, we actually bought her one as a thank you gift for coming and staying with us for a month. It's also harder because I feel like I'm like out in front of this. I need to get it closer to me.
Do you want like a wire whisk?
No, because we've tried a wire whisk and oof, it is not fun. Everything just kind of gets stuck in there. I think that, for New York style cookies, like you really don't have to cream the butter and sugar as much as you do for like other styles. And then also because of the flour and extra cornstarch and stuff we put in there and the high temperature that we bake at.
Like really tempted to just
reach in there and get some?
No.
Well, it would essentially be like a streusel topping at this point, Yeah. All right. You want to add in?
105 grams of eggs.
And it has the pineapple emulsion and the vegetable oil. So it's 105 grams of eggs, 7 grams of pineapple emulsion, and 10 grams of vegetable oil.
It smells so good. It smells like...
Very tropical.
Ooh, yeah. Very pineapple-y.
Yeah. The pineapple is very strong, but it needs to be because you're making pineapple upside down cake. If it didn't taste like pineapple, then wouldn't be good. My favorite noise. Love hearing that noise.
Good squash. You want your wet ingredients to just have a real good sloppy, squashy sound,
Yeah, like making good mac and cheese.
Like I'm sloppy. What's that movie?
I don't know.
Brad?
I don't do movie trivia stuff.
Brad didn't live the same life as most kids. I don't know why, but he hasn't seen any Billy Madison.
I've seen Billy Madison. No, I haven't seen the Christmas Story.
I've never seen A Christmas Story.
Yeah.
It's on 24/7 on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and he's never seen it.
We didn't have TVs. I was too poor. Okay.
Lies.
Next, we have 8 grams of baking powder, 10 grams of cornstarch, and 3 grams of salt.
Just a little bit of salt.
Okay, now you want to start incorporating the flour slowly.
Yes.
Okay.
I like to do it slowly. It's probably just gonna dump in there. There we go. We'll do halvesies.
How much flour do we have?
We have on deck 575 grams of flour.
My arms are getting tired.
Here.
Okay.
Swap me. Oh, we're swapping
Yeah,
spaces.
yeah.
Okay. All right, I got this. You're a runner now, so your arms are tired.
Yeah. I have like the biggest arms for a runner. I will tell you that though. I have to wear the large. So Coros, they make a heart rate monitor.
Okay.
But you wear it on your arm, and they have a regular size, and then they have a large. And I have to wear the large. And on top of that, it can't get much bigger. I'm just saying, I got that thing to the max size.
Do they have an extra large?
No, the runners don't got arms like this though, you know?
I mean, there's got to be somebody out there.
No. In fact, there's a High Rocks runner.
biggest
No,
runner.
there's a High Rocks runner that's like, his motto is biceps win races. And he has big arms for a High Rocks runner, but
not compared to you.
they ain't a set of these. That's all I'm saying, you know?
Well, I am impressed by your, would it be aerodynamics? Your speed
My lack of aerodynamics?
with how Kool-Aid man you are.
Okay.
Big up top.
Yeah. Wait, am I not big down low?
Is that
Wait, well, hold on. Am I not big down low? Is that what you're saying?
That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about muscle mass.
But my legs.
Oh, yeah. You know, you got big legs, but they've gotten a little smaller when you've been
Wow.
running.
Wow.
It's okay.
Actually, you know, yesterday at the gym, someone saw me that hasn't seen me in a while, and they're like, wow, I'm surprised your legs haven't gotten smaller you're running. They look like they're the same. So, just saying.
No, they don't look that much smaller. Maybe it's your butt.
I'm just going to, yeah, my butt is like disappearing. It is crazy when we start running.
Yeah.
Garrison probably got no butt at all. He's got just a flat pack back there, you know?
So what's going to be your next endeavor after the half marathon?
I have to run an hour 45 half marathon. So if
Okay.
I don't do it, then it's running another marathon. So
I think that you and I should enter into a CrossFit competition, like a couples one.
you do a
Make that a
co-ed
goal.
High Rocks competition. And you
High
gotta
rocks
run.
just sounds really difficult. I think it'd be fun.
It's got wall balls and stuff in it. You love that.
Yeah, but it also has running in it.
Okay.
So
at this point, I think we should add some of our. So we're doing things different. I did say so. I want to add some of the crushed pineapple.
Okay.
So I think that we should pour it in here.
mash it in there.
Yeah, just get maybe the spatula and kind of like mash some of the juices out, and so we can kind of get it as dry as possible.
Gotta get it dry.
We don't want any wop, no wet ass pineapple, only dry pineapple.
The
Here,
only
hold on. Lift it up.
case
Let me dump this.
that we want dryness.
Let me dump the liquid out so that you can keep going. Yeah, we want a wet pineapple cake and then dry pineapple.
Normally we don't like things dry, but
Well, we don't want our dough to,
melt.
Okay, what do you think? Good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I put it all in?
Yeah. And then we have 200, so I would say that's probably like, what? A
100
cup of
grams?
pineapple?
Oh, I don't think it's that much. I think it's 3/4.
Okay, 3/4 a cup pineapple. And then we have 200 grams of white chocolate chips. This, I don't know. Maybe you should go with your hands at this point, truthfully, because we're about to go ahead and make these into
Dough
balls and stuff them with the core that we froze earlier. All right, so we're gonna make the cores for our pineapple upside down cake. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some white cake and we are going to add some of our crushed pineapple and juice in there to kind of give it that pineapple cake vibe.
Get it really soaked.
Yeah, soak it. So
Gonna soak the cake.
it's really dripping wet,
Yeah.
moist.
Like a moist cake. How much? You think that's about a half a cup?
Yeah, that's probably about
Quarter
third
cup.
or fourth cup, yeah.
And you want some cherry juice in
Here you
there?
go. Why don't you stir that up first?
Okay.
We also have the juice from the sliced pineapple rings that we're going to use later on as well. So
Yeah, we need it. It needs some wetness.
yeah, it's got to be pretty wet.
I feel like I should do this with my hands,
No, it's fine.
but that's weird.
Yeah, a little bit more wetness.
We're gonna add cherry juice in there. I don't want it to be
Correct.
like too.
And some wet ass pineapple
Wow.
cake. Wop cake.
Wop cake. Wop core. All right. I think we could do cherry juice and it'll get.
Obviously, besides that iconic pineapple flavor in a pineapple upside down cake, you also have a little bit of that cherry flavor, and it'll help dye the core a slightly different color so that you get a little bit of a differentiation between the core and the
rest of the
cookie
cookie.
itself. Yeah.
So you made this core the first time, but you didn't add cherry juice, right?
So, our first few episodes of Bake It Fat and Weird were kind of like trials. And I've gotten a lot better since then, but I know that you've been dying to join me. So, we decided that we would kind of redo some of the earlier episodes. And I'm taking all the information I learned, all the do's and don'ts, and kind of going from there.
We're perfecting it. Because
Yeah.
you never know. They might end up as fat and weird cookie flavors.
Yeah, good. So,
All right, you want to try it?
Yeah, sure. Here, let me give you a spoon.
I like the pink color. I think it'll look good in the cookie.
Is it pineapple enough?
Yeah, I think I get a little bit of both. I don't taste the cherry as much as I
Well, you
thought.
shouldn't
Yeah.
taste the cherry a lot. So is it pineapple enough, though, is the question. Or do we need to add some pineapple powder?
Let's add a little powder.
Okay, so pineapple powder you can get on Amazon, but essentially it's like dehydrated and dried up pineapple. So we're gonna add a little bit of flavor. It's not as strong as you think it is because it's not like a concentrate or anything. So
I smell it. It smells good.
go in the back of the spoon. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot stronger flavor.
Yeah. Perfect. All right.
So now we're
let's make
gonna
course.
put it into our course. So again, you can buy these silicone molds on Amazon as well. You want to get a spoon and do it? Oh, you're going really fast. Oh, you're not doing.
Well, I'm gonna finish them off.
Oh, okay. Just get them started and finish them off later.
I've got a different method than you.
Yeah, that's a mantra I feel like I've heard before. I feel like you're looking over here a lot. Are you worried?
I'm not looking.
Oh, okay.
Wow, I am worried though. Now that I'm looking over, you have like 1,000 done, and I've got 5 done.
Yeah, something about just doing it right the first time instead of having to go back is just really.
But I'm flattening
liberating.
mine. I'm making mine look pretty, and yours look ugly.
Oh, wow.
Plus, now we don't have an even amount. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Math. Wow. Good job, Aubrey.
I mean, I feel like from a beauty perspective, they're very similar. I mean, okay. All right. Well, we'll put them in the freezer so that we can get our cores made. You want to do the honors and stick your hands in this?
Sure.
I know you've been dying to do it, so.
I am. My hands are. They need. What do I do with my hands?
Do you want to try some of the dough? Well, just wait. I'll let you get in there. Just get in there.
Okay, you want me to mix it?
Yep.
Wow, it feels nice.
So these are the cores that we made earlier.
I'm like breathing hard into the microphone.
Do you need help or you got it?
I think I got it. Just trying to get all the dry ingredients from the bottom.
Yeah. Do we need some more pineapple in there?
No, it's so wet. Like, look at that.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but it's like really crumbly over here, so.
I like the way you do that.
It's like shaking your hand. Think we need to add more flour then?
I mean, it feels wet to you, right?
Yeah. When you add pineapple, sometimes it can be that way, you know? It is going to make a mess, though. You're going to want to, here. Yeah.
1.5.
So we need about,
4 ounces of dough.
yeah. Actually, we may just want to do 1 core because we have the pineapple ring to add and the, there's going to be massive cookies. So I'd say we'd probably need to weigh out about 4 ounces, 4.5 ounces, 4.5, because we're going to add the pineapple ring and the cherry.
Okay. Let's see if I got it right. I did. I got it
Perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Man, I'm good. I hope I win that competition.
What
I'm gonna do a
competition?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to do a competition where we,
Yeah.
oh, these are not ready though. They're not like that frozen. So I'm going to have to still
Yeah, I think
kind
we're
of
doing the globe thing.
form them.
What'd you say? 4.5?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at that. 4.51. God, I'm so good. It's like I did it for my entire life, for an entire year.
Real life. Yeah.
I think it is hard for me to know that we don't, hand roll our cookies anymore. I get why people get upset about
We
that.
hand roll
but
all of the packs still.
4.6, nice. But you know what I mean? Like people are genuinely upset. It's like, well, you can't scale your business.
But we hand roll all of our packs still. So that's why if you want hand roll cookies, order the packs, the holiday packs, we still hand roll all those cookies. So, you know? But yeah, we can't scale a business if we were hand rolling it. We just can't. So it's a pump because the line, the AC line apparently isn't level. And so it was getting clogged because stuff was just like sitting in it for too long. And so they had to install a pump that pumps stuff down.
What machine?
The AC line.
Just the AC. Yeah. Oh, that's why it was getting. Oh, I see.
Yeah, because it got backed up upstairs a couple of times and like it freezes over, you know? Hey, can you get the blast chiller plugged in? We actually have a blast refrigerator chiller that Garrison's gonna go get plugged in. It like cools super fast. So we formed our dough balls and now we're gonna chill our dough. I would say probably chill your dough for 2 to 4 hours if you're at home. We have a blast chiller, so we'll probably chill it for like 30-ish minutes. So here we go.
Something that's different we're doing this time around versus what Brad did before is we're gonna actually start caramelizing the pineapple and brown sugar and cherry on the tray in the oven, probably for a good like 10 minutes. And then we're gonna put the dough ball on and bake it some more.
Yeah, so something about pineapple upside down cake is you're gonna bake it for, probably like 30, 40 minutes. So you really get a chance to get a good caramelization of the pineapples and the fruit and the sugar. But with a cookie, you're not gonna bake it that long. So we're kind of cheating by getting a head start.
Oh, do you want me to put the cherry in there first? Is it a full cherry?
You can do a full cherry, you can cut in half. I think a full cherry is fine. What do you think?
I think a full cherry sounds great.
People think I'm the inappropriate one in the relationship. It's funny, huh?
I think I got it from you, you know?
Yeah. Rubbed off on you?
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but then I knew you were gonna like turn it into something, so I refrained. Does anybody actually eat maraschino cherries, like just on the regular?
Yeah, I feel like I would. I love them.
Man.
I feel like you also need to go like heavy on this brown sugar. Yeah. Because I feel like that's the best part of a pineapple upside down cake is like how much
Caramelization.
Yeah. Please tell me you like dried that spoon off a little bit.
It wasn't the cherry spoon.
Okay.
Yeah, no, this was my original brown sugar spoon. Did you actually eat pineapple upside down cake like as a child or anything? Or like was this something that you used to eat?
No, I don't feel like I did this. My mom loved red velvet cake and hummingbird cake is what my grandmother used to make. Which is like,
is hummingbird
like
cake mint?
Cheese. No, it's like cream cheese and nuts and.
I was thinking of grasshopper pie. Have you ever had grasshopper pie? That's like a mint pie.
Yeah. All right, so we have the oven set to 400 degrees and we're gonna throw this in there for 10 minutes and then, our cookies will be probably another like 15 minutes on there, so.
Yeehaw.
So I ended up putting these in the oven for about 15 minutes and then Aubrey had to leave, she's only back from partial maternity leave, if you will. She's coming back for a few hours every day, so she had to head home to see Beckham and the timer just ended on these. And now I'm gonna place the dough balls on top and we're gonna bake them for about 15 minutes at 400. All right, into the oven, 400 degrees, we're gonna try 15 minutes. Ugh, but they held up well. Right, ended up doing 18 minutes at 400. Some of them have some pretty good color, some of them don't, but we'll see what they taste like because that's what really matters. I gotta save a couple for Aubrey, so I need to just check some of these out, see how they're looking. It's definitely soft. It's that cake in the middle, I don't know. I think last time we did just as good of a job. So it tastes like a pineapple upside down cake. I'll save it for Aubrey to review tomorrow. We'll probably just like warm them up in the air fryer. But turned out it's just hard to grab with the pineapple chunk on the bottom. Aubrey is back with us today, so we have some of our pineapple upside down cake cookies, and we warmed them up again, gave it a little bit of color on the outside when we air fried it for a few minutes. So which one do you want me to cut open for you?
Let's do this one.
Okay. I know the pineapple just makes it want to fall off on the bottom, but oh, nice. Got a good
Beautiful.
cake core in there. You can see our pineapple ring.
Layered bottom. Sorry.
Right into the pineapple. What are your thoughts?
It's very pineapple-y. Like, in a good way. I don't think I've ever had a pineapple cookie, so I think we nailed that part.
Yeah.
The cake pop center is a little soft right now, but it was pretty moist when we put it in there, so you could go for like more cake pop.
I like these really crunchy edges right here, you know?
Yeah, you got to put the brown sugar on the bottom with the pineapple if you want that crispiness.
Yeah.
Overall, I think we nailed it.
I think bake time wise, I don't remember what we originally did it for, but I think that you should bake them at like anywhere from 400 to 425, probably like 20 to 26 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially if you haven't chilled if you have chilled the dough. If you have chilled the dough, then you need to bake longer, you know?
Okay.
But, yeah.
Was it better than the first time you made them?
I don't know. The first time was really good. These are also good. This cookie is one of the cookies that we did a fairly good job at. These didn't spread as much, so we did better on that side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But overall, I mean, it's a good cookie.
What do I say?
We say stay weird.
Stay weird.